So I'm about to rant about the situation because it's so aggravating, you know? You know those people that like to blame the government for everything that happened, bad that happened? Yeah, I'm one of those people. I've always had very low faith in the government because to a lot of people it may seem like we're progressing, but I'm aware that we could be doing so much more and we're basically being ripped off, right? And not taken seriously. That's my feelings. That's my feelings, right? I don't have proof of anything, so when tragedies like this happen, it makes me think, are we going to get the justice that we deserve? Are these types of cases going to be handled respectfully and appropriately for us, the citizens of Guyana? Because while I don't blame the government entirely for what took place, it was an overload, right? That's what the streets are saying. If those people could allow themselves to be stranded, to be in a predicament like that, right? It's not entirely their fault. It's not entirely the government's fault. It's not entirely their fault, right? The government and the people are supposed to work as a team to prevent these types of situations from happening. These are my feelings that they didn't take themselves seriously. So if you don't take yourself seriously, expect the government to take you seriously. I mean, like the Mac, you understand? I hope that the investigation is going to be handled thoroughly and the evidence is going to lead where it leads. Okay. I'm hearing that people are being arrested for carrying out search parties like Sherrod, and you're trying to arrest Mohammed. I mean, that's all I gotta say about that, right? The authorities have also confirmed the captain and the crew member tested positive for marijuana following the incident. However, investigators have not concluded that marijuana was the cause of the tragedy. The investigation is still ongoing. Every confirmed fact should be considered alongside the evidence as it becomes available. No trip is worth risking your life, especially if you have persons that you're responsible for. Because at the end of the day, you're making a choice. That's the consequences, right? The government ain't going on those boats, all right? It's you. So you gotta think ahead. Situational awareness. Be aware of this. Be aware of what can happen. Can I swim? If this boat gives out, there's wildlife in here that could eat me. I have my family to take care of. It's not like it's a bus, right? That you can just, or a road vehicle that if you're fine, you can just get up and go. You're going to be stranded in the middle of a large body of water. You need to take these things into consideration. I've seen circulating on social media that people's concerns about the evidence being tampered with and those are in charge of the incident being protected. They're completely valid feelings to have, but that doesn't mean that it's accurate. To the people of Guyana, please remember to put safety first. Do not be afraid to speak out. It's called advocating for yourself. You know, when you're in those old mini buses and stuff, or those boom boom buses, and the people, like some old person would be saying, hey, turn on the music, don't drive so fast. Yeah, those people are advocating for themselves, for their comfort, for their safety, and you should stop shaming people for advocating for themselves. So in that case, these types of situations can be prevented. My deepest condolences for everyone being affected. May the ones who lost their lives rest in peace. Thank you for listening. Peace, love, and positive thoughts always.